We are the Group 5 and today we will identify the external and internal anatomy of shrimp and also we will demonstrate on how to dissect a shrimp. The body of a shrimp is divided into two main parts, the cephalothorax and the abdomen. The cephalothorax is the front portion formed by the fusion of the head and the thorax. It is covered by a hard shell called the carapace, which protects the vital organs such as brain, heart, stomach, and gills. This section also includes the shrimp's eye, antenna, and mouthparts, which are important for sensing the environment and feeding. Behind the cephalothorax is the abdomen, which is the long, segmented, and flexible part of the shrimp's body. It is made up of 6 segments and ends with a tail fan, which includes the telson and uropods. The abdomen contains the strong muscles that allow the shrimp to swim quickly, especially when it needs to escape from predators. This part is also the main edible portion of a shrimp. Rostrum. The rostrum is a pointed beak-like extension of the carapace that projects forward between the eyes. It helps protect the eyes and sensory organs and can be used in defense or to stabilize the shrimp while swimming. Antennae. The antennules are short paired appendages near the front of the head. They are mainly used for balance and detecting chemicals in the water, helping the shrimp sense its surroundings. Antenna. The antennas are longer whip-like structures located beside the antennules. These serve as sensory organs, allowing the shrimp to feel and navigate through its environment, detecting movement and vibrations. Eyes. Shrimp have compound eyes with movable stalks, giving them a wide field of view. These eyes are excellent at detecting light and motion, which helps them avoid predators and find food. Maxillipeds. Maxillipeds are paired feeding appendages found near the mouth. Shrimp typically have 3 pairs, and they help in holding, tasting, and manipulating food before it enters the mouth. Carapace. The carapace is a hard protective shell that covers the cephalothorax. It shields the shrimp internal organs and gills from damage and predators. Periopod. Periopods are the walking legs of the shrimp. Usually 5 pairs are attached to the thorax, and they are used for movement, grooming, and sometimes feeding. Telson. The telson is the central part of the tail fan at the very end of the shrimp's body. The telson helps in steering and quick backward swimming by working with the uropods. Pleopods, also known as swimrets. Pleopods are small paired appendages located on the underside of the abdomen. Shrimp typically have 5 pairs. They are used for swimming, maintaining balance, and in females, carrying and aerating eggs. Uropods or tail fan. The uropod are the flat, fan-like appendages on either side of the telson. Together with the telson, they are formed the tail fan, which the shrimp uses to dart backward quickly, a common escape response. The uropods help with the boat movement and stability in the water. Gills. The gills are feathery, delicate structures located under the carapace. They are responsible for gas exchange, allowing the shrimp to breathe by absorbing oxygen from the water and releasing carbon dioxide. Hepatopancreas. The hepatopancreas is a large glandular organ found inside the cephalothorax. It functions like a liver and pancreas combined, producing digestive enzymes helping with nutrient absorption and storing energy. It plays a major role in the shrimp's digestion and metabolism. Heart. The shrimp's heart is a small muscular organ located near the dorsal side of the cephalothorax. It pumps hemolymph or the shrimp's blood throughout the body via open circulation, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the tissues. Stomach. The stomach is found just behind the head. Inside the cephalothorax, it is where the initial breakdown of food happens with the help of grinding structures and digesting enzymes from the hepatopancreas. Intestine. The intestine runs along the length of the abdomen and is involved in further digestion and absorption of nutrients. It ends at the anus, where waste is expelled from the body. The female shrimp have genital opening and is located at the base of the 3rd pair of walking legs. Females typically have brood chambers of the eggs under their abdomen if carrying, while the male shrimp have a petasma, a modified 1st pair of pleopods or swimrets used for transferring sperm. To begin, gently extend its tail and using the section scissors, the uropods is carefully removed, followed by the removal of the telson. Care should be taken to avoid damaging intestine, which runs through the tail and ends just before the telson. Remove Removing the tail fan also helps in understanding how shrimp propel themselves backward when using sudden flicks of the tail. Next is the removal of the periopods. To cut them, the specimen is first positioned with its ventral side facing up. Using fine scissors or forceps, each periopod is carefully detached at the base where it connects to the body. Next is to dissect the maxillipedes. To dissect them, the shrimp is placed ventral side up, and fine dissection scissors or forceps are used to gently detach each maxilliped at its base. Care must be taken to avoid damaging surrounding structures such as the mouthparts or antenna. Next is the removal of antenna. To remove the antenna, use a fine dissection scissors or forceps to cut each antenna at its base. Once removed, the dissection area becomes less obstructed, allowing for clear examination of the shrimp's sensory organ and feeding appendages. This procedure also highlights the role of antenna in the shrimp's environment sensing abilities. Next is the removal of antennules. To dissect them, carefully snip each antennule at its base. Removing the antennules helps open the view of the shrimp's head region, making it easy to study the location of the brain, mouth, and other sensory structures. Next is the removal of carapace. The shell is gently lifted and removed using forceps to avoid damaging the soft tissues underneath. Once the carapace is removed, internal organs such as gills, heart, stomach, and hepatopancreas become visible. This step is essential for studying the shrimp's respiratory, circulatory, and digestive systems in detail. Next is the dissection of intestine. A careful incision is made along the dorsal side of the abdomen to expose the internal structures. Once removed, the intestine can be observed for its contents, structural integrity, or any signs of parasitic infection. This procedure is commonly used in studies of shrimp health, feeding habits, or disease presence.